As promised, your mother has been restored to perfect health, and in exchange you will give me your firstborn, the Fae declared as she looked down at you. You nod at her and reply, "Great, when do we start then?" The look in her eyes was all I needed, the questioning, the shock, followed by the horror. "What, you said you wanted my firstborn?" "I am single, you are single, I figured we could mingle." I just shrugged. The slack-jawed eyebrow raised, nostril-flaring rage that she was holding back nearly broke my composure. It took everything inside me not to burst out with laughter. The Fae were not the only ones who could play tricks. If they can, so could I. The deal never stated whom the child had to be birthed to, and the now tightness in her jaw suggested she knew exactly what that little loophole meant. "Why, Edmund, I am not so sure that," as she pursed her lips, her paper-white skin pinkening behind her words, "I mean, are you sure that is what you would like?" Her silvery wings flittered ever so slightly, making them just barely visible to my eyes for a moment. Her glossy blonde hair shifted in the breeze that swept gently by, my eyes cast up to the beautiful sky. "Yes, ma'am. I won't be giving you one otherwise. Because there is one thing you did not know before we made this deal, you see. I am gay." I finally let the grin split my lips. The sheer fury that darkened her otherwise gentle features was swiftly replaced by a menacing grin. She had an ace up her sleeve, too. "Well, then, dearest Edmund. I propose a change," in the cone I cut her off, wagging my finger through the air. "No. No changes. I promised my firstborn. The seed which I carry is the only thing that will satiate the contract, correct? Which means, unless you break the contract, leaving my end secured and you empty-handed." I shuffled my feet back and forth as a chill seemed to split the air between us. "What makes you believe your end has to be fulfilled if I break our contract? I really do not believe you understand the position you put yourself in." She obviously thought I had not read through every clause, every page, every sentence in not only the contract, but the Fae law, which is unbearably stiff-minded and unbreakable. "If I have to break our contract." Order 453, by decree of the Fae King Adarios Armentine Dupont, if any Fae being creates a contract which they themselves break for any reason, they must uphold their end without retaliation to the contractee nor those dearest to them, and without reaping the bounty of which they sought through dastardly means. Punishable by the removal of their wing/horn/talon/act and banishment from the Fae realm. I cleared my throat before continuing. "And in no way have I broken the contents of the contract, myself. Mind you, I have not told you I will not give you my firstborn, I have simply told you that if you wish for it soon, you must have it yourself. As I am not interested in females of my own kind." I could see the veins bulging from the side of her temple. She was trying and failing to think of some way to negate my words. "Nowhere in our binding contract does it state a time frame, nor limitation on when I have to fulfill my end of the bargain. Nowhere does it state that it has to be fulfilled with any particular species. You have two choices here, Miss Eveline: break the contract from your end, or give yourself my firstborn."